So I was the co-founder and executive director of Journalists for Human Rights.
Okay.
I helped start it in 2002, and I ran it as executive director until 2012. When I first showed up in Ghana, they had their first democratic election just the year previous. And so democracy was a brand new idea in the country. Human rights were just starting to be respected. Media in the country was, in a lot of ways, still reporting like they did back when it was a dictatorship. Look, I think that the need for this kind of work is pretty universal. The media's role within society doesn't begin or end with any border. It's vitally communication, information is a vitally important human need, and so I could see JHR playing a large role, basically everywhere. There's a huge list of problems that predominantly Aboriginal communities face in greater proportion than other communities in Canada. The problem, and while these human rights abuses have been well documented, the problem is that, as you say, a lot of Canadians remain unaware of them. And so we need to do a better job at getting the average Canadian aware of these problems. Well, most of JHR's expenses happen overseas. So in our offices in the Congo or in South Sudan, it costs us money to set up the offices there. It costs money to hire trainers to do the training, to all of the work that's overseas. It's expensive in a lot of places, but it's vitally important. So that's why we need to raise money here. This is going to be the third annual dinner gala. So there's a dinner portion before the party. So at the dinner portion, the fancy corporate types come in and they buy tables for $5,000 a piece for the dinner, and there's speeches, and Masai Jerry, the general manager of the Raptors, and Lisa LaFlamme, the anchor of CTV's National News, are co-chairing the event this year. So people come in for that portion, there's speeches, videos, should be a nice dinner, and then when that portion is done, the party opens up. Dragonette comes on board, and everybody who's bought the party tickets come in, and it's a great time. I don't know what I hoped. I think that everything. It's easy to look back in hindsight 2020, but we had high hopes. We had grand ambitions for what JHR would eventually become. The path to where we are now is definitely not a straight line. There were a lot of dips and valleys and all the rest to get to where we are now. But at the end of the day, I'm very proud of what JHR has accomplished. I'm very proud of all the lives we've impacted and the journalists we train. Everybody who watches this video, hope you all come. And at the end of the day, it's a great party for a great cause.